right, we'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. I have 7 p.m. I don't believe we have any amendments to the agenda. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right, so we have a motion to approve the agenda.
Move to approve the agenda as presented.
You have a second?
Second.
Well, by roll call.
All right. Counselor Caceres,
Aye.
Counselor Lee,
Aye.
Counselor Sini. Aye. Counselor Wick,
Aye.
Mayor Clevenger.
Aye.
And motion passes.
I think you forgot me, Colleen.
Oh,
I was gonna say, I think we
thought
skipped
you weren't-
one.
I didn't see her come on. I'm sorry. Counselor Seha,
Aye.
motion passes.
All right, so first, public comments. I see we've got, it looks like 2 people in the room there and 1 on the webinar. So go ahead and step up to the podium, please, sir.
Good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? Judge Urias Johnson. Thank you for accepting my request for an invitation to come and introduce myself. Got appointed February 2nd, sworn in February 14th, which I'm sure everybody knows is Oregon's birthday. Took the bench March 1st and been there ever since. Part of my philosophy, even when I was an attorney, I believe in access to justice. So what I've been doing is introducing myself through neighborhood associations. And also I've started city council. So I've been to Woodburn, Kaiser, Sublimity. I think this is my 4th one. I think I have Turner and Jefferson and Hubbard later this week. Because I want everybody to see, I'm sure at most city council meetings, you have a police officer there, you have the mayor there, you have the counselor come in and give a report. So I believe, you should have somebody from the judicial branch coming in and representing that part of it. And letting everybody know I'm a real person. I like to be transparent in what I do, stand accountable. So God forbid you see my name in the newspaper, you know it's me. I also invite people to come to my courtroom, 4B, Marion County Circuit Court. One of the few public figures, public officials, you can actually come and watch me do my job. I'm open to criticism. I want people to see how I treat people that come before me. So they can see I treat people with dignity and respect and believe in the rule of law. And I don't want to take up too much of your time, but if anybody has any questions, I'm more than happy to try to answer them.
Any questions from anybody?
It's rare to have a judge do that, so I want to commend you for taking the time to do that. So far, just in your time being appointed, what is something that's really fulfilling to you in having that role?
Family. I did civil, I did criminal, I did civil rights, I did discrimination. I never did family law. I was a child of a bad divorce. So I always said, you know what? Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. But that has been a lot of what I've been dealing with. So I've been seeing a lot of parents who loved each other forever. And then all of a sudden one day it's changed, but you have children involved. So I've really been trying to take my experience like, okay, how can I make this as painless as possible for the children? How can I resolve this as quickly as possible? Because once you get the court in your family, it's really hard to get the court out. So that is one of the things I've been trying to do. I've had to check a couple of parents about, no, I got my kid here. He'll tell you how bad the mother is. Like, yeah, we're not doing that today.
Right.
And trying to get them to understand, you've already had, an evaluator talk to this kid. You had a lawyer talk to this kid. Now you want a judge to talk to this kid. Like, I just don't, it's not conducive to healing when you have a child have to keep rehashing why mommy and daddy don't talk to each other anymore.
Right.
So today I'm slowly learning how to give a demeanor to make the parents like, you know what, I think we need to settle this and not let the court come to a decision. So that's kind of been really one of the most fulfilling things, because I try to tell people every day that I come to work, I'm dealing with somebody's worst day.
Yep.
Right.
So I have to constantly remember that. And that's what's been eye-opening, and just give people a result, make sure they're heard. And that's really what's been fulfilling. So even if you don't agree with them, as long as they got a chance to say why I'm here, what I want, people are satisfied. You're an easy crowd. I'm sorry, Mayor.
I was just wondering if anybody else had any other questions.
So, all righty. Thank you so much.
No,
Have a
I
beautiful
appreciate it.
evening.
Very nice.
And I'm sure I'll see you around. My dog goes right here to the pet doctor right here. Beautiful evening.
Thank you for introducing yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you coming.
Thank you for coming. It's nice.
Thank you.
I see in the attendees, Katie Walls. Katie, did you have anything you wanted to chime in with? You can just press the little button to raise your hand. If not, we will probably just cruise along with the meeting. Give it a second. All right, we'll go ahead and move on. We got the consent agenda. Everybody get a chance to read through the previous minutes and all that kind of stuff. Any questions, comments, concerns? Do we have a motion?
Move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
We have a second?
Second,
Vote by roll call.
Counselor Casares,
Aye.
Counselor Seha,
Aye.
Counselor Lee,
Aye.
Counselor Sini. Aye. Counselor Wick,
Aye.
Mayor Clevenger.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Perfect. So old business, we got none. New business, we have the resolution for the water and sewer rates. I know we had that huge conversation at the last meeting. Ron, was there anything else you wanted to address on that?
Well, before I address that, I just want to comment. It's kind of nice to see a judge come to the council meeting and a very great attitude and perception. I love that statement. You know, we say that often with our law enforcement department that, you know, we see good people sometimes on their worst day. And that's really a good philosophy. So I just wanted to make a comment. I really appreciated that.
Awesome.
Yes, we've discussed this, the water rate increase, as council knows, with the inflationary costs that are going up, our projections really have us this year at about a 5%, 4 to 5% increase in water and 8 to 10% increase in sewer. I talked this over with the mayor. He had a concern that, you know, our residents are really being hit with all these increases at one time with gas prices and groceries and the cost of material, and said, please devise a plan to keep it at our standard 3%. 3% would be a normal year without any inflation, operating increase, just the cost of things go up each year. And through our financial policies, our policy is to keep up with that rate. So we typically factor in about a 3%. This year, it would have been much more than that. It would have been, like I said, 5 to 10%. But we did come up with a proposal of deferring some one-time capital expenditures out for a year that will not have an impact on the operational expenses or costs. That's what the 3% is intended to cover. And so we propose deferring those and just setting the rate at our normal 3%, and hopefully that the community understands that we're trying to do our part and keep some of these costs down. I'm happy to answer any questions if council has any.
Anybody got any questions? Well, if not, do we have a motion?
Resolution number.
Resolution
522.
0522.
I couldn't hear both of you, sorry.
All right, 0522.
Oh, thank you. I move to approve resolution number 0522 as presented.
Second.
Vote by roll call.
Counselor Casares,
Aye.
Counselor Seha,
Aye.
Counselor Lee,
Aye.
Counselor Sini,
Aye.
Mayor Clevenger.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Oh,
Mr. Wick.
Mr. Wick.
Aye.
Councilor Wick.
Oh, how
By
did
the
I-
way.
I thought I said- I checked him off as he. Okay.
Love it.
Can't forget him.
All right.
All right. So yeah, motion passes. Sorry, I got
Yeah.
distracted. Ron, your report, please.
Well, my report is in your packet. It's written. There's really no critical information in there. I just wanted to keep council updated on some operational. I think it's in that back of the packet.
Yeah.
There's just some operational things I like to keep council updated on, but if you have any questions on my report specifically, I'm happy to answer those.
I don't have any. Does anybody else have any questions?
I don't.
All right. The police report is also in your packet, and public works report, and then the check register. And if you have any questions, I'll attempt to answer those ones.
Looked good.
All right, great. With that, my report is concluded, Mayor.
Cool. So let's see. I know we have an executive session. Before we move into that, anybody have anything to report? Anybody have anything for the good of the order? So I do finally have my schedule all figured out. I will be leaving May 26th, and I will be returning June 24th. So I will be present for the Superhero Carnival. I think I get in about 4 o'clock in the afternoon on June 24th. So I'll beat feet home and be there for the Superhero Carnival on the 25th. I do know as far as the first spot I'll be in Nigeria, I'm supposed to have fantastic internet. We're staying in quarters put up by the U.S. Embassy, so there should be no issues there. I will be there for the first 10 days or so, and then I'll be going over to Senegal. I don't have much information on where I'll be at or what the internet is like, but everybody I know that has been there has said that they've never had any issues. So I don't anticipate any problems. Yeah, that's about it. So we've got an executive session, so we will go ahead and close the regular meeting. I've got 7:12.